Hi, my name is Ricardo Moré, and this is my short story for Impact Training 2014. When I was in my early 20s, I interviewed at the Westin Hotel in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the position of an assistant banquet manager. The interview was with Mr. Fernando Salazar, the food and beverage director. Fernando hired me for the position and I joined the Tulsa staff. In no time at all, Fernando and I became more than co-workers, we also became good friends. It was easy to see that he had a great passion for his line of work and that he was a great leader. I quickly learned that Fernando was both a food and wine connoisseur. In the time that we worked together in Tulsa, he helped me develop my skills in managing a banquet department. Fernando was always willing to spend time with me and work with me if there was something that I didn't fully understand. I personally respond to people or leaders who are extroverts, and Fernando definitely fit the bill. In most every situation, he told me how he felt and what his thoughts were. While not everyone responds well to this type of leadership, it made an excellent learning environment for me. Fernando had a great eye for detail and constantly strived to improve the food presentations. We worked together for almost a year and a half before he was transferred to a new property. Mr. Salazar transferred and I remained in Tulsa, continuing working at the property for some time. In no small part due to what I learned with Fernando, I moved up the ladder. Eventually, the hotel was sold and a new management company took over. I stayed with the new company for a short time before I moved to Seattle to continue my career with Westin Hotels and Resorts. It was no coincidence that my path crossed eventually, There was no coincidence that my path eventually crossed that of Fernando. He contacted me about an opportunity to work with him, and I accepted a position as the banquet manager in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was thrilled to be able to continue our professional relationship. One of the great things about Fernando's leadership style is his willingness to develop his staff. He truly enjoyed teaching people about food and beverage, and his excitement towards the industry was almost always contagious. One of the most memorable experiences with Fernando was a trip to the California wine country. He was able to organize a tour of some of the best wineries in California. The trip was an unbelievable opportunity, as we spent a full week touring and staying overnight in the wineries. We were able not only to tour the wineries, but we also learned different ways and methods of growing grapes and how different foods can change the taste of wine. The experience was out of this world, and I learned a great deal from it. Although I've been fortunate enough to know several good leaders in my lifetime, I have always looked upon the years that I spent with Fernando as some of the best. His leadership and guidance have been a blessing. Fernando is now the Vice President of Food and Beverage for Wyndham Hotels, and we continue to be close friends. Thank you.